No, just kidding. I'm not going to do any ASMR today, but I am going to be reading off a script because this is a really important message that I need you guys to understand, and it's being indoctrinated to our kids. So, yeah, I'm going to have to read it off a script because I cannot remember every single fact in my head. So, today's topic is about critical race theory, and that is a very dangerous topic, a very pernicious topic to be talking about because it's being indoctrinated to our kids, and it's very racist idea that's been taught by the Democratic Party to kids. So they're teaching racism now. So critical race theory is a theory that was started in Frankfurt School by a guy named Herbert Marcuse. I think that's how you say his name, yeah. So he came to America and started critical race theory. It holds the idea that racism is everywhere, in the air we breathe, in our DNA, in our blood. It's everywhere and we can't escape it. No matter how hard we try, we can't escape it. And this is totally untrue, of course. We know that we've made significant progress in anti-racism since 80 years ago, and this idea proposes that we have not made any progress. The second part of critical race theory, probably the most important part of critical race theory, is that there are no individuals. So, I look at everybody as like a son of God, a creation of God, right? Whether your skin color is black or white, I think that is kind of irrelevant to our true character. What they see us as are individuals that are part of a group that is either the oppressed or the oppressor. So if you're white, you're the oppressor. If you're black, you're the oppressor. And that right there is incredibly racist. So essentially, any African American viewer watching this, they're saying that since I have white blood in my race, I'm part white. Because I'm teaching you about this, it is me oppressing you. I am oppressing you right now. That is what they are saying that I'm doing, because they hate when white and black have a conversation. Because when two races have a conversation, we end racism. We find common ground. We say, well, you're human, we're all humans. Well, we're the same, let's be friends. They do not like that because there are two ways to govern people. It's either by force or by communication. And when we communicate, we find common ground, which is something that they do not like to see. The other part of critical race theory is that it's totalitarian in nature. So you've heard of the phrase white silence is violence. So they're saying that white people who did not virtue signal a black square on their social media feeds are KKK members, and people who did not signal this are trying to perpetuate racism. They're trying to destroy something that is very valuable and something that actually works. They're trying to destroy Western civilization, and they're trying to destroy the idea that you can succeed no matter your race. And this is incredibly racist. I don't need to explain why it's racist, but it is, and you can tell why it is. They will say that black people cannot succeed in America because of their race. And this is totally untrue. As you see with the Nigerian immigrants, they are one of the wealthiest and most successful people in America. They're not the most, but they succeed at such high levels. The real problem is that through Lyndon Johnson and other policies put through by the Democratic Party, we have now subsided single motherhood, took fathers out of the black community, demonized the police, and created an awful cycle of this. I am going to say this as clearly as possible. Critical race theory is the most racist thing you can teach to someone, and it is being taught to our children. It is equivalent to the teachings of the KKK that were abolished many years ago, as you know. But guess what? Democrats went back to their roots. Instead of wearing white hoods, they're carrying around critical race theory books and wearing black masks. When you start teaching kids that skin color matters, they will start believing it. When you tell them they cannot do something because of their skin color, they will start believing it. And don't be surprised when you see the hyper-racialization of every conversation we have and every statement we have. We are already seeing it right now. We are already seeing it with Black Lives Matter, the Democratic Party, continuing racism, perpetuating racism. They are not trying to end racism. Racism is now being instructed to our kids, which comes to their end goal. They do not want racial unity in this country. They want racial disunity.